And then muting you all. Cool. So let's come into our comfortable seat to start this day, just with some stillness and some checking in. So settle into your seat. And then with the first breath, notice that you can broaden the chest, lengthen the spine, which allows for your lungs to be open and broad so you can breathe in freely. Intention setting and kind of checking in is a daily practice for me, just to see what I'd like to achieve today, but also what I need. Sometimes the mind thinks we need all sorts of things, but it's often more beneficial to kind of check in first. What serves us? And sometimes also learning to say no to things so we can create space for ourselves. And if I think of, our own development in life, I had this vision of a little plant or flower blossoming. So a seed can get planted, and then there's little stems of green. So let's envision ourselves in the phase of blossoming. So the seed has been planted, there's little stems of green. Now, what do we need in our lives to blossom? Maybe just today, maybe for this full year. What elements would we like to invite into our life? Or maybe elements, people, things that we'd like to actually renounce, let go of, so we can blossom to the fullest potential. Maybe sit with that image and that question for a couple more rounds of breath. You may place your hands in front of the heart, and that's a gesture of union, right and left, masculine, feminine, balance, centeredness, groundedness. If you have an intention or otherwise a dedication, you can bring it into your mind and into your heart. And then we bow our intellect, our brain towards our hearts, acknowledging both our intellectual capacity and our beautiful space where we can feel into our hearts. And then we can come into child's pose. So Sculpt is a challenging practice. You can work at your own pace. You can use weights. I'll use blocks today. So you can bring your toes to touch, split your weights or your blocks to one side of the mat, and then just let them hips melt towards the heels. Now, child's pose is a place where you can come back to whenever you want. If you need a little break, whether that is for physical reasons or mental reasons or emotional reasons. All right, coming to a tabletop. Bring your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. We reach the right arm up to the sky and create a couple of circles in that right wrist. Yeah, so Sculpt, do it at your own pace. We can take options. Have some fun while we breathe and move and start this day. One more deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, reach the hand towards the top of the mat. Breathe in, lift your left leg behind you. Exhale, knee, nose, and elbow together around the spine. Pointer, reach forward and back. Fingers are active, toes are active. Exhale, round and tuck. One more time. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, round and tuck. Lengthen, breathe in, hands and feet down, knees down to the floor. Take a deep breath in together and then sink your hips back down towards a child's pose, but we make it an active one. So look at your hands, breathe in, lift your chest, breathe out, hover and bend your elbows, hover your chest. Inhale to press the floor away. Exhale to bring the hips towards the heels. 3 more times like that. Warm up the body. Breathe in, hover, and bend the elbows. Good. Breathe in, lift up. Press the hands into the floor. Exhale, hips to heels. With your breath, we move. Come forward. Core connected. Upper body strength. Exhale. Inhale. Move yourself away from the floor. Exhale. Open up the hips. Last one, come forward on the inhale, shoulders above your wrist, elbows close to your rib cage. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen, straighten the arms. Exhale, hips to heels, well done. Inhale, tabletop, come forward, reshuffle your knees so your knees are under your hips and your feet are hip width apart. Left arm up towards the sky. Excuse me. Take a couple of circles with that left hand. Nice. Awesome, guys. Breathe in, reach to the fingers. Exhale, reach the arm towards the top of your mat. Breathe in, right leg, opposite leg reaches behind you. Knee, nose, elbow together. Create some space and movement in the spine. Inhale, come forward. Core is connected. Exhale, round and tuck. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, make yourself small. Lengthen, inhale. Hand and knee down to the floor. Exhale. This time, walk your knees a little backwards and your hands outside of the mat. Good. 10 push-ups. 10. Hands, elbows, shoulders in line, and try to bring your noses close to the floor. Last 6. Good. Lovely. 5. 4. Awesome, Emma. 3. 2. 1. Hands back under the shoulders, plank pose. Tuck your toes and spread the fingers. Feet are hip width apart, hands are shoulder width apart. Hips are the same height as your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Here, down dog. We don't need to move anything. Keep your hands and your feet where they are. And just lift your tailbone up to the sky. Yes, and then bend one knee and bend the other knee. So you pedal out the legs. Maybe your tail wiggles from right to left. Feel the length and the space in the back line of the body. For 3, 2. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, walk your feet all the way to the top of the mat. Feet are hip width apart. Hold on to your opposite elbow and then sway a little from right to left. You can also have generously bent knees here, just to make it feel quite spacious. We're just beginning, just warming up for 3. And 2, relax the neck and shoulders, let the head hang heavy. Come back to center, drop the hands, inhale, halfway lift. You lengthen the spine. You can also bring your hands to your shins, and then you fold forward and you soften your neck and shoulders. 2 more times. Breathe in, find length. Shoulder blades draw together, flatten the back. Exhale, fold, soften the neck and shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Find your weight or blocks in your hands. Katasana, chair pose. So you can bring your weights in front of the heart. You can also bring your hands together. Good. Sink a little deeper. And then we stand all the way up. Oh, I see they can't see my face. Keep going. Stand up when you breathe in. Sit back down when you breathe out. That's it. 5. Nice breathing. 4. Yep, let's warm up. Let's wake up. 3. Good work. 2. Utkatasana. Breathe in little pulses. 10.
9, suck your belly in as well. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Lift your toes a little so the weight is in the heels, the bum are engaged. 2, fold forward, split the weights, one weight or block to each side of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, left foot steps to the back of the mat. This is a low lunge. Nice work. Take a deep breath in. Shiva squat. So you hook your left knee behind the right. Back to your lunge. Inhale. Exhale forward. Now, if it's a little bit too tricky for you, if the floor seems too far away, use your weights or your blocks under the hands. 30 seconds. Forward and back. You can speed it up if you want. So as soon as your left toes hit the floor, you come back forward. Boom. Boom. Keep breathing. That's it. Start to feel the right leg becoming a little tired. That's okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Low lunge. Step the foot back. Breathe in. The right foot is in front. Flatten the palms to the floor. Lift the right leg up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Now open the belly to the side and bend the right knee. So your belly button is pointing to the right side of the mat. Equal weight in hands. Shoulders are level with the mat. Create a couple of circles with your foot or maybe with your knee working into your hip joints, into your wrists. One more deep breath in here. Knee to your nose, exhale. Step back, plank pose. Left knee to your nose. There you go. Run it out. If you want faster, you do mountain climbers. Otherwise, you just do right knee to nose, left knee to nose. There we go. Shoulders above your wrists. Another option is also to drop to the knees. You can work with your own body, whatever works for you. Come on, let's go. Cool. All good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Downward facing dog. A deep breath into your nose and a sigh out of your mouth. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Yes, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Fold forward, soften your neck and shoulders. Katasana, inhale, find your weights into your heart center. Good work. Yes, let's wake up that body. Stand all the way up and open the arms into a 90 degree. Back to center, there we go. Speed it up a little, 10, 9, 8. Yes, it's Monday. 6. I'll open the door a little. 5, 4, 3, 2. Utkatasana pulses. Now lift your toes just for this moment. Yeah, so the heels, the weight is in the heels, your bum are engaged. Sink a little deeper for 5. Lovely, Emma. Awesome, early. 3, 2. Fold forward, soften your neck and your shoulders at the bottom. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Right foot steps to the back of the mat. Long step, fingertips, so maybe you want to use your weights or your blocks. Breathe in, breathe out, knee to knee, Shiva squat. There we go, pulse it out. So if you feel that it's okay for you to touch the floor, do so. If it helps you to lift your chest a little, also easier to breathe, then do so. And that's why we show different variations, and that's why all levels can work together in yoga. Because you can choose. Use the breath. 10, 9, 8, 7. That's it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, low lunge, long step. Exhale, flatten the palms to the floor. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Open the belly, bend the knee. Create a couple of circles with your left foot. Maybe with your left knee, work into your ankle or your hip joints. Feel the ground under your hands. Spread the fingers of your hands. Take a breath in together. Knee to your nose. Exhale. Step back, plank pose. Inhale. Right knee. There we go. Mountain climbers, 30 seconds. Remember, you can also walk instead of jogging on the spot. If you are not used to doing yoga, in the beginning, your wrists might feel a little bit like they are doing things they're not used to. And that's okay. At least make sure your fingers are spread. Your index fingers are pointing forward. Yeah, and engage your core. 10, 9, 8, 7. Focus your eyes. Keep breathing. 5. Woo! 3, 2. Step back, plank pose. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Awesome. Close your eyes for 3 rounds of breath. Feel the heart rates. Feel the temperature of your body, probably a little warmer. Feel the breath being fast, so slow down the breath. Yay, that's it. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Take a halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Fold forward, soften the neck and shoulders. Hands to weights, inhale, stand all the way up to a high mountain. So you can have your weights in your hands and then find a weight into your right foot. Lift the left toes just above the floor. Left arm comes up to the sky. Now, if you want to help yourself with balance, focus your eyes on a fixed point. Maybe something on the wall, maybe something on the curtain behind me. And then your knee comes to your elbow. Yes. That's it, Rick. Awesome, Riel. Nice, Nicole. Rita. Awesome, sir. Keep going. 10, 9. Your core is engaged. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring your knee into your chest, hands into your heart. Take a deep breath in. Now fly your leg behind you. Yeah, reach to the left toes. Hold for 3, 2. Back up, knee into chest. If you want, you reach your arms above your head. Take a breath in. Airplane pose, hands back to the heart. Reach your left leg behind you. Balance poses. Stability, 4 more times. Inhale. Stability in your hips. Focused and strong through the core. Keep your eyes on a drishti. Obviously, your drishti is moving now from far away. And then you look somewhere to a fixed point in front of the mat. Yes, 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Balance poses help us focus. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, big step back into a lunge pose. You might have to reshuffle your feet a little. Right foot a little to the right. Left foot a little to the left. And the back heel is off the floor. And you drop the left knee down to the floor. Weights next to you. Exhale, stand up, bicep curls. There we go. Now, often what we do is we look at the floor. So try to look at the horizon. So the chest is open, the spine is straight. Yeah, and it's easier to breathe, to fill up the lungs. 10. Feel those legs, good focus. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hands to heart center, breathe in. Warrior 2. So your right toes point straight forward and your left toes are slightly in. The hips are open. Reverse warrior, press your right arm straight up from the shoulder, through the heart center, other side. Yeah, reverse, through heart center. Inhale, lift your right arm, straight from the shoulder. Exhale, lift your left arm. Keep going. Inhale to reverse. Keep your right knee bent. Exhale, left arm up. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. So your legs are working statically. Your upper body is working dynamically. Yeah, one more time. Awesome. Good focus. Exhale. Breathe in. Star pose. Turn your toes out into a 45-degree angle. And then bring your hands to heart center. Sit down into a squat. Yeah, then let your arms be straight. They're hanging underneath you. And then you swing them up above your head while you stand up. Let's go. Hop, 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 hop. Nice. Use your breath. Use your breath. 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze your bum when you stand up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Into the squat. Weights to heart center. Pulse or lift your heels and pulse. Hee, yes. 10. Wobble, wobble. That's good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Heels down. Stand up. Breathe in. Feet back to warrior 2. Exhale. Nice transition. Just your right arm once up to the sky. Reverse warrior. Low lunge. Wimble your hands back down. Lift your back heel. Now step into your plank pose. Your weights can still be under your hands, in your hands, and you lift one weight to your armpit. Bring it back. Other side. Options here. You can drop to the knees. Not a problem at all. If your knuckles are hurting, you take one weight and you pass it on. If the knuckles are touching the floor with the weights, just use one. Now, the aim of the game is to keep your hips as still as possible. So rather than dancing your hips, try to keep your lower body still. Yes, even your shoulders. Stay level to the floor. Full focus. Everything is engaged. 10. Breathe out. 9. 8. 7. Yay, looking good. 6. 5. 4. 3. Suck that navel in. 2. 1. Weights to the side. Hands under your shoulders. Plank pose. Breathe in. All the way to your tummy. First your face, then your chest, then your tummy. Yes. Point your toes, then reach your arms in front of you. Reach your toes behind you. Length. Take a couple of breaths. It's not so easy to breathe here because you're on your tummy. Take 3 more rounds of breath. Lengthening, statically holding, engaging the muscles of the back line. All right, take a deep breath in together. Parachute, you squeeze your shoulder blades together. The toes reach up as if you're jumping out of a plane with a parachute. Superman, superwoman, reaching back forward where you came from. Exhale, parachute, squeeze. 4 more, inhale. 4, that's it. Sweating, yes, awesome. 3, 2, 1. Reach forward, inhale. Hands on top of each other. Right cheek onto your hands. Relax everything. Close your eyes. Take 3 rounds of breath. Feel the heart rate. Feel the sweat. Feel your breath. Notice your mind when things get challenging. And use the breath to support whatever you're doing. Chin to the floor, hands next to your rib cage. Tuck your toes. Tabletop, the knees stay on the floor, or you lift your knees, engage your legs. Press yourself up to a plank pose. Downward facing dog. Lift your tailbone up towards the sky. A breath into the nose together. A little sigh out of the mouth. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Fold forward, soften your neck and shoulders. Weights into the heart, stand all the way up. and find your weight into your left foot this time. Balance and core connection. Right arm up to the sky, find your drishti, find your balance, breathe in, knee and elbow. There we go. Yay, awesome. 2, 3, breathe, 4. Yes, the eyes are focused. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now bring the knee into chest, hands to heart center. Take a moment here to find your balance. Inhale, leg reaches behind you, airplane pose. Exhale, hold, find your drishti for 3, and 2. Back up, press into the foot, knee comes in. Try to move as kind of slowly as possible so you stay stable through your standing leg. Yeah, notice if the knee wobbles, then move a little slower. My left side is definitely more challenging than the right. Keep going. So I'm moving a little slower to try to engage the right muscles to keep it stable. Inhale to stand up. Exhale to fly behind you. Reach to those right toes once you're in airplane pose. Big breaths, full focus. One more together. Inhale, knee into chest. Exhale, fly to airplane. Step back, big step. Find your feet. Yeah. Often people put their feet right behind each other on a line, and that's a little tricky. So create train rails. One foot on one little train rail, the other foot on the other train rail. Yeah, the back heel is off the floor. And then you drop the back knee just above the floor, front knee above the ankle. There we go. Breathe. Work into your lunges, work into your legs. And with this Sculpt classes, there's also coordination. So we are working our brain as well to coordinate and breathe. So you're getting smarter. It's a good thing. 6, 5, 4, lovely breath. 3, 2, hands to heart, breathe in. Warrior 2, take a moment to set up your feet differently. Left knee is bent, right toes are in straight leg. Left arm up, reverse warrior. That's it. Exhale, extended side angle. With your breath, move. Inhale. Exhale. It's nice to move. It is not easy to get up to move, but then once you start your day moving and breathing, it just sets your day. It wakes up your organs, it wakes up your brain. You time investing in your well-being. 3, 2, 1. Star pose, turn the toes out. This time you sink into your squat. The weights are below you. Now pull them straight up to your chin. That's it. Now a little faster. Squeeze your bum, press into those heels. Looking good, looking strong. Lovely, Emma, awesome, early. That's it, Rita. Come on, come on. 8, 7, 6. Feel those legs moving, the core moving, the breath, the upper body, everything is active. 4, 3, 2, star pose to squats. Lift your heels if you can, little pulses. 10. A moment of full focus. Breath. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Heels down, stand up. Feet go back to warrior 2. Left toes forward, right toes in. 1 reverse warrior, left arm to the sky. Low lunge, wimble your hands down to the floor. Step back, breathe in, move the weights or your blocks to the side of the mat. I'll put them here so you can see. Take a breath in, bring your right elbow down, bring your left elbow down. Right hand, left hand. There you go. Nicole, is that okay for you? Otherwise, you just do these. right and left. Or you can even do this stuff. Side plank, plank, side plank, plank. We move in our core, our upper body. Yes. Woo, option again to drop to the knees. You work at your own pace. Your edge and your boundary will be elsewhere than someone else, and that's okay. Every day is different. 4, 3, 2. Now notice which hand is first on the floor. Change that around. Left hand for me first. I press with the left hand down. There we go, almost there. Just to change things around. Because we've got our dominant side. Work it, work it, work it. 5, 4, 3. Yes, your break is coming. 2. Plank pose, breathe in. All the way down to the tummy, arms are shaking. Woo! Lekker. Reach the arms forward, toes back. Close your eyes and breathe here for 3 rounds of breath. Little different. Take a breath in. Start to kick your feet and your legs. Only 20 seconds. There we go. Yes. Pedal, pedal, pedal. As if you're swimming. Shoulders are bending. Awesome work. Keep your toes and fingers active. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands on top of each other. Left cheek to the hands. A little bit of relaxation. Breathe into the belly. Ooh, you know how it feels to be alive. Lekker. Chin to the floor, hands next to your rib cage. 2 options, table with the knees on the floor, or you tuck your toes. Engage your legs first. Take a breath in, and then you press yourself up into plank pose, downward facing dog. Breathe in, bend your knees, and look forward. Come to a seated position, onto the bump. If you brought some water, have some water. How are we doing? Good? Awesome. Big smiles. Love it. Yeah, so this is for some people that come to the first yoga class and they're like, what is this? And then they gossip about it at the hub. Do you know what just happened? Do you know what just happened? Tomorrow is Vinyasa, Thursday is Yin. It's more also because if you are a member of a yoga studio or you come here, then it's good to do some cardio. There's not really a lot of cardio with our yoga practice. So, okay, let's have a sip. Cold peppermint tea, not bad. Good for the digestion. Okie dokie. You may use your weights if you want to. You put them halfway, close to your hips so you can find them. We start with bicycle twists. Yes, sit-ups. 45 seconds. Twist the opposite armpit to the opposite knee. Use your breath. You can flex your feet or point your feet. Yeah, or even keep them relatively relaxed. Keep going. Even here, focusing your eyes on a fixed point will help you to not get distracted on the task of just moving here with your core. Yay! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head down to the floor, toes are together. You can extend the arms. So what happens is when the knees come closer to your chest, your core, you can actually feel it. Bring your knees closer to your chest and feel your belly. There's no engagement. Now, when you press the knees away and you try to flatten the back to the floor, there's engagement. So this is where you stop. You don't really come closer. From there, you can tap your toes to the floor. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale. Maybe you can even use your hands for the first couple of lifts. Inhale. Once you feel you know what you're doing, you can bring the hands through the knees. Inhale, tap the toes, tap the fingers. Exhale. So make sure you don't bring those knees too close. Arm length, then lift from the upper body. Inhale. Exhale. When you lift, suck that navel in towards your spine. Yay, looking good. Fabulous. 6, 5, lovely breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, roll onto your right side. You can bring a weight to your left hand. The right arm reaches to the top of one corner of the mat. So a bit like a banana shape. Yes. Left elbows hover, left elbow hovers. Take a breath in. Bend the knee, kiss the knee to the elbow. That's one option. Otherwise, you keep your legs straight and you kiss the hand to the feet. You can also alternate. 30 seconds, off we go. Yeah, looking good, Emma. Keep your feet together if you can. Squeeze the knees and engage the core. Halfway, keep going. Yeah, good form, good form. I like the facial expressions. 5, 4, 3. It's 2022. This is your chance. All right, roll onto your other side. Take a moment in. Oh, this is my other side. Yes, set yourself up, extend, cover your right elbow, breathe in. Off we go. 30 seconds, starting now. Yep. Use your obliques. Use your breath. Use the resilience of your mind. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come all the way onto your back. Just the last bit of activity into the back line of your core. So feet together, and then you go up for 2 and lower down. Yes. Feet are flat to the floor, lift up, keep the hips hovering. So the core is obviously your abdominals, front, also your obliques, but it's also your back line. Lower back muscles, all of it. Your cortex. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, hips come down to the floor, feet together, take a moment here and just relax. Maybe close your eyes. A moment to feel. We've got a little bit more standing and then we will totally relax. So don't worry, we're almost there. We can see the finish line. So far, you're doing an amazing job. Refine your breath and feel how lekker it is to just start. Kickstart your day in such a healthy way. Uplifting yourself, shifting your energy and mindset. Maybe remind yourself of that intention. What do you need to blossom, to be the most extraordinary version of yourself? Is it exercise? Is it more quiet space for yourself? What is it? More friends, less friends, more time in nature. It's up to you. You've got the choice. Less TV time, more book reading, whatever it is. You can fill it in for yourself. It's your life. All right. Start to bring your knees in towards your chest and then rock and roll a couple of times forward and back. For this little bit, you don't need your weights, and I would actually suggest to put them somewhere safe to the side so you can't accidentally step on them. Mobility exercise. Can you bring your feet to the floor without using your hands? Ripper. Up. 5, 4. Maybe the feet go wider. Maybe that's easier. Figure it out. 3, 2. Fold forward at the top of your mat. Let the head hang down. Take a breath into the nose. Sigh it out. No weights needed. Roll all the way up and get your your imaginary skipping rope. There we go. Skip. So a little bit of cardio peak, a little bit of balance, and then we go down to the floor. If for some reasons you don't want to jump, if you have sensitive knees, back, whatever, you can also just keep one foot on the floor. Yep, there we go. 20 seconds. Bring those knees up. Pretend you're a boxer or something, like a professional boxer. Yes, let's get the rate up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You can face the side. Jumping jacks. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, body. Good morning, new day. Light on the feet. Keep breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Face the front. Face the front. Kick your bum. Right and left. Pull the arms in. I'll show you from the side. And again here, if you don't want to jump, you don't have to jump. But a little extra hop, yes, brings your heart rate up. Can you kick the bum with your heel? All the way, boom. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hands to the floor, mountain climbers, there we go. Last bit, 30 seconds. Your cardio burst, keep your eyes focused. Don't let the mind wander, be here, move, breathe. I know it's not easy, but we can do this. Yes, we can. 15 seconds, go. Give it everything you've got. Breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stand back up. Dribble on the spot. Woo! Lekker, a nice peak. Breathe in, bring your arms up to the sky. Twist to the right. Just to recover, inhale, hands back. Twist to the other side. Feel the breath, 2 more times. Inhale, center. We recover with movement. Inhale and breath. High mountain, breathe in. Chair pose, breathe out. Eagle your right arm under your left. You can interlace your hands or bring the hands to the shoulders. And then eagle your right leg over your left. Your heart rate is still up. So we basically go from high impact to total stillness and focus, which is quite extreme. So notice how you can go from being almost triggered to calmness, which is an amazing tool to have, because we get triggered all the time, and we know that we can just come back to this centered, calm and focused space. Right knee into chest, bring your hands around your shins, and then lift your chest so you've got a broad spine, broad chest. Flex your foot. And then figure 4, little opening of the hip. Focus your eyes on a fixed point. Breathe. Oh, it's going to be a magical day. Movement, tick, done. Utkatasana, both feet together. Left arm under the right. Left leg over the right. Standing leg is bent. Good focus, Joëlle. Find your breath. Lift up. Squeeze it in, ring removal pose. So often to reach for the shin, we need to round a little, right? It's normal. And then you lift and try to lengthen. Flex the foot means you draw the toes up, keep them like that, and then come through for your figure four. Yeah, that kick starts on Monday for sure. Feet together, high mountain, arms above your head. Breathe in, fold forward, soften your neck and shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, down dog, step the feet back. Just as a transition, second last down dog probably. Gentle lift of the right leg, three-legged dog. Half pigeon, bring the right knee to the outside of the right hand. The foot comes forward as well. So your shin is on a diagonal direction. And then you can walk your left foot backwards. Hips are level with the front of the mat. And then you can bring your elbows down if you want to. Option to even close your eyes. It's quite incredible to start your day in a kind of a routine ritual rather than getting up, hop, rush, go, on the phone, this and that. Just take like 15 minutes to actually just wake up quietly, maybe meditate, maybe write something down, maybe read something inspiring. It totally changes the rest of your day. So well done for today. Let's change sides. Bring your hands back under your shoulders. Tuck your left toes, lift up, step back, downward facing dog, full stretch. Gentle lift with the left leg. Inhale, look forward, and then the shin comes forward towards the hands. Knee to the side. Good, amazing. Right knee can walk a little backwards if you want to deepen the stretch. Stay on the hands, elbows, blocks, whatever works for you. I would suggest to close your eyes so it becomes a little bit meditative. Really focusing on the movement of the rib cage when you breathe in and out, the sensations in your hip and your groin. Be here with your body, your sensations. Gently bring your hands under your shoulders. We transition differently. You just roll onto your left bum. And then the right leg is free and you can bring it to the front. Maybe scoop your hips a little forward so you're at the top of your mat. Arms come up to the sky. Breathe in. And then fold over your legs. Breathe out. Option again to close your eyes. Roll up on the inhale. You can take a block width if you have one and then roll down. Place the feet into a bridge pose variation. You can do a normal bridge or a nice and gentle supported bridge pose where you bring your block or blocks under your pelvis, under your sacrum. You can decide the height. One thing is not better than the other. One just feels better to your body this morning. A place where you can breathe freely and smile. And take 5 to 10 rounds of breath here. If you have the block, use your hands to remove your block and then vertebra by vertebra. First, upper back. All the little vertebrae are important. Middle back, lower back, pelvis. If you have a block and you want to use it instead in your hands, you can bring it in between the knees and bring the knees in towards your chest. Open the arms to the side and then let the knees fall to the left side. You can turn the nose towards the right, extending the twist into the neck area. Soften your toes, breathe. Bring the knees back to center, find your symmetry, and then open the arms again if you need to, and then let the knees fall over to the other side. Knees move back to center. Remove the block to the side. And then relax into your Shavasana shape where you can bring the legs along the floor. If you have a very sensitive lower back and this doesn't feel nice, then it might be nicer for you to bend the knees and let them knock in towards each other. Close your eyes and just relax for a couple of moments. I'll let you know when it's time to move again. Just embrace the stillness.
And let your first or your next breath be slow and very deep. So your chest rises, your belly rises. You can just let the air escape out of the mouth. Movement, subtle movement of the breath, of the body through the breath. And you can wiggle your toes so you use your mind and your brain and the connection to muscle memory. To check in with your feet, maybe create some circles with your feet and your hands, feeling into the ankles and the wrists, nicely connected to your body. And then hug one knee into chest and let the other knee follow, small little ball. And roll to the side. And from the side, you can gently come back up into a seated position of your choice. It can be a cross-legged or a kneeling position. The last moments to maybe close your eyes and just kind of feel in, check in how you felt around an hour ago and how more awake, more connected you are to breath, to body. Reflecting back to the elements that you'd like to invite or let go of, for you to really blossom, for you to really be you and have the life that makes you happy and makes you feel free. We close the practice the way we start. If you want, you can place your hands in front of the heart. Just an acknowledgement of gratitude and an acknowledgement of each other's beautiful energy. Thank you for starting the day and the week together. Namaste. Well done. Let me just say goodbye to the online yogis.